knowledge is spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And taken down just shy of the 40.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Looking to throw is Williams. That's caught left side. Burden shrugs him off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. A gain of 14.
To the air, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll get it down this time in the 17. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Caleb Williams, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Vikings, nothing. Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
I fly United, never Spirit.
field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Now a run here, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jervon Dexter.
What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He lets one go deep for Allison. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On play action, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Bears
to throw, it's Williams.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
To the air once more, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-0.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Now they'll change things up. McCarthy operating from the gun. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Luther Burden,
38 yards.
And the Bears are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead.
Santos for the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. He lets one go deep for Addison, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 9. To the air with McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this one is right through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Coach Charles there on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Play action. Now Williams. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. 15 yards here for number 15. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end,
touchdown, Chicago!
DeAndre Swift.
50 yards.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Let's go now.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through the worst.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Mason.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On play action, now McCarthy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. He's moving, he's moving.
Here's McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, the Vikings right now, they've got the passing game working. It's another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And that is incomplete. Out of coverage, a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10.
Shut up. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
McCarthy going to throw again.
And this is caught at the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Play after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will be a Bears first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. That's to the right side, caught by Burden.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, Adunze wide open. It's complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running.
And caught it up, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go. 79, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready?
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now McCarthy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there just before halftime. 74 yards.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. Third down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? It doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. For right side, taken in by Gunze. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That's another Bears first down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. To the air, Williams. The quick snap. Touchdown. Luther Burden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
31. Vikings 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. That is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll hand it to Mason. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bears take over.
On 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the 29, here's second and 9. Throwing is Williams. He's got it. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. From Viking territory now. They'll come up first and 10 at the 36. On play action, here's Williams. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. To throw, Williams. And this is complete to Moore, the comebacker. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
This offensive game plan has
just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows where to hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. Swift is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams
Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Santos able to tag on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Vikings 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. Ready?
Back to throw. McCarthy. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Aaron Jones
With career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
To throw, it's Williams. A pass complete to Adunze.
And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Williams.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. There goes an impressive 31-yard gain.
Bears, first down. A gain of 31 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
To throw once more, here's Williams. The man is connect, the tight end.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the Vikings 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Luther Burden with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Vikings 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Hiking 18.
McCarthy off the play fake. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Mason. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
This is second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
A dump off for Mason. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a third and 11.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Now he's going to step up and run. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Able to slither by. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Racing to the end zone.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Bears have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Let's go now.
They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. Yeah, nothing doing here as this time the one maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's him. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
68.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
19 Lion. Cougar 19.
Now McCarthy. Open there, and that's Felton.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the set.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
18. Come on. Set. 70 Lion. Ready.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Panther 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Kyler Gordon puts it off. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way we saw there.
And 188 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A gain of 14. And the Bears, first down.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Brings up third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Ready? Bravo 80.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Vikings, first down. First and goal at the
Here's
2-yard
McCarthy.
line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. To the air again, McCarthy. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get it scored. Pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about more victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right. Maybe they can carry it over.
Minnesota's kick team running in. The Vikings pull it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield line.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. A gain of 9.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand